Oke guys, kita masuk ke match ketiga antara BTR melawan Echo. Skornya draw 1. Yang artinya sekarang adalah BU1. Ini preset lagi. Dan di sini keduanya bawa jungler assassin sama Fanny.
Well, I would say respect the orange buff steal that can come through a Fanny. JP though, this time you can see no one actually expects this. Oh,
wah ketahuan dong.
But he still didn't realize it.
Dong. Nah.
Finally now visible has to walk behind. Oh, grabs the orange buff. Cheeky little play.
Kayaknya bawa Novaria.
Quite low, so Rizzo comes into cover.
Tapi Sanji bawa
this is going to delay his farming by a lot.
Yeah, that bought him a lot of time for the Ling to be able to do his thing, and you can even see that he is in a little bit of a lead so far. Looking at the emblems,
sekarang di bawah sama story
very aggressive here by Zaida, going in for the assassin emblem.
Very aggressive. I mean, going for the killing spree is a must. Well, technically not a must. We've seen quantum charges. Heck, we've even seen ignition from Sutsujin.
Lainnya Brody lawan Beatrix.
Very flexible.
3 game.
I like the fact that Zaida went for the killing spree here, understanding that in this game, Outplayed actually went for quantum charge instead of the killing spree for the Brody. So the main guy who's going to be assassinating in the back is Zaida. Killing spree grants you so much speed, so much more pressure when you get those kills.
And on top of that, like literally everyone went agility. So we're expecting a really fast-paced game, but we need to talk back onto the composition that they brought, right? Because a lot of the side of Echo, they have a lot of pick-off potential, but they are going to heavily rely on that level 4, so you can even see they're going to roam to that bottom side to get that up. Meanwhile, Sanford and Zaida already very quick on their toes, looking for that next objective.
Well, knockout strike coming down to Rizzo. Forced to run away now. Beautiful first neutral objective secured by Echo. On the top side, you can see pressure placed down onto Outplayed with Saken.
Dia bisa cover lane lain ini.
Ooh, dodging away from the hook. Might go for a dive, but understanding Outplayed has that second skill. He will respect it. Outplayed does get chunked, however.
Aku itu malah di enak-enaknya. Jadi dia nggak bisa ngebar Uranus, tapi dia bisa flanking yang lain, bisa masuk ke yang lain.
Oh, but not for him. Here's Supervin. He's gonna be comboed out. That's definitely a kill onto that member. Meanwhile, Super Ken.
Kennya sendiri. Tapi ulti Franco udah nggak ada.
Wow, Echo. He definitely didn't expect Sanford running all the way from XP to the top lane.
That's pressure there. That's punishment coming in from Echo. Their 2 members already taken out from the side of Bigatron Alpha, going to push that lead to 1,000 here in the first 3 minutes of the game. And this is it. This is the give and take that we were talking about. The fact that both of these teams have a lot of similarities to their composition, and the fact that the Ling really answered a lot of the problems that Bigatron Alpha had for them, right? They were banking on Key to deal that damage from the backline, so as well as Saken. But with the Ling being able to dive into the backline, what's to stop Zaida from really popping off? Supervin, but he got caught out earlier on.
Here though, Super Ken going up against Sanford. Zaida's looking for the kill right now as Super Ken is able to get out with the cable. Sanford down, looking for a punish, but Sanford's a bit too slick with it. Just jumps around, gets out. JP caught him in the Divine Judgment, Bennett's Rage, and even the Astral Sphere. Not enough though. JP flickers out to safety.
I wonder if we're gonna get stats on hooks this game. Because we got it during the challenge season. I hope we're going to get it as well. Because I'd really like to see how many times JP lands his hook. What is his impact in the game so far?
Ling sekarang tuh bawa ini ya guys, corrosion. Udah nggak apa tuh namanya, pedang yang putih itu. Itu keluar angin. Buat itu juga, tapi first itemnya corrosion.
And that's why I love the Bakito so much, right? If Super Ken gets mispositioned just a little bit, Sanford's gonna be there.
Nggak ada yang tahu Super Ken di mana nih.
3 versus 4. Let's see who gets the turtle.
Ketahuan dong.
Oh, JP's walking up now. Super Ken's still waiting in the bush, jumping on the Sanji right now, but he finds, he doesn't. So he's always able to escape from that. No Petrify used up just yet. Retribution battle coming through. The bloody hunt locks him down. Beautiful save by Zaida as Super Ken's now caught. He will escape for a bit. Astral Echo revealing all of them now. Super Ken coming back. Astral Spear connecting onto the back. Now it's a flicker Divine Judgment to bring Sanford back. Sanford though is still able to escape. Not for long. Zorizo spins his way to another kill.
Oh my god! Mirko actually spun! I'm so sad that nobody saw it. But yeah, that's a 2v1. No, that's a 2v1 because Bigatron Alpha. Oh, wait a minute, Zaida! he's really gonna go for this? This is very aggressive. At least there's no lockdown there in the bottom lane, is what I meant. Echo lost 2 members.
Siapa yang bisa
but they
nge-burst
brought
Uranusnya ya?
Turtle. Alright, so that's a little bit of trade going on here. Zyda already caught very low here with the damage coming in from Sorizo. Meanwhile, you can see
Bawahnya
that they
Factor
want to
Emblem.
be able to punish Key in this
Gak ada
mid lane, but the
penetration.
hook doesn't connect onto Supervin as well.
Oh, he spots 2 members as well there. Key, now with the Astral Echo, 3 members spotted out around that top lane. Beautiful bloody hunt there to stop any sort of engage, and Supervin gets caught. That should be a kill, but outplayed with the torn apart memory. And Echo once again take back the gold lead.
With how many resources that was spent on that pickoff, if he didn't die, that would have been really unfortunate. But look at this, once again, Uranus just being Uranus, doing Uranus things, already has that dominance eyes on him as well to help him out in that lane against the Paquito. But otherwise, it's still all fun and games for him, still being able to cut.
Stop talking about Uranus. Stop complimenting Uranus. Gideon hates that.
Why?
Gideon hates Uranus.
But it's a curse.
Oh, okay. Continue.
If it works that way. Really depends. But yeah, back on this again. What differences do we see that is big for the gold laners here? I was quite curious. I thought that Outplayed would have gotten a little bit more of a lead, but it turns out they're all equals. But Saken picks up that BOD.
Oh, Divine Judgment, even though Outplay flickered out of it, Bigatron Alpha are still able to find the Divine Judgment. And now the gold lead is back again towards the red robots. Vin starts off the turtle. Saken's there to help go through with it. Meanwhile, Superken's down below.
Uranusnya udah sampai ujung dunia.
For it. Iron Hook only onto the turtle. They're gonna go try to burst this down. Superken was given information. Now he's rotating over, but Zyda picks it up now to Petrify. Connects and a bloody hunt to lock Superken down. Super Vin in the midst of it all. Stanford looking for one more punch. Saken able to dodge away from the Iron Hook. And Super Vin gets out of Zyda's catch. Still able to pinch poise away. So Rizzo now chasing JP down. Saken trying to help. Outplayed in the bush, waiting for an ambush. Echo takes back the gold lead again.
With a huge advantage.
Dia nggak bisa nge-burst Uranus, tapi dia bisa nge-burst yang lain tujuannya. Jadi tujuannya mungkin ya dropnya Echo ini adalah Uranusnya nggak diajak main guys. Bukan dibuat nggak main, tapi nggak diajak main.
With 3 levels that Zyda has in comparison to Superken, why is it that Bigatron Alpha keep committing onto this?
Yeah, that was a very weird move, and that's why you could see Echo. Again, this calculative Echo, they understood exactly how to punish Bigatron Alpha. They were kind of confused themselves, I think. Echo were like, wait, Zyda has a level lead, he has a purple buff, Superken is down
JP-nya kemakan ini.
and doesn't have the purple buff at that moment now. Supervin gonna be caught in the breath of the ocean. Sanji rough ways, but Supervin
Didus lagi.
Judgment now on the Sanji and he gets bursted down.
Ditukar.
While Saken caught in the midst of a team fight.
Pinnya mati.
Buys the Windtalker simultaneously picking up a double kill. 2 for 1. Bigatron Alpha on the back foot.
And you can see Echo looking for more to push and propel them forward. That turret is going to fall in that mid lane. Meanwhile,
JP-nya
looking
kesel.
for a kill. He doesn't even get it onto JP.
Satunya habis. Ulti flicker. Biar gak kelamaan.
Find anything in return. Echo with a 1,500 gold lead in this 9th minute of the game. They're already able to get another turret in that bottom lane, looking for one in the top side. But here we go, a 2v2.
Oh, knocked up there. Double blades used up. Zyda picking up 2.
Bisa.
Gets out.
Uranusnya
No
terlalu
purple
tebal.
buff on both of these junglers. Lord coming back up. Not a risk that both teams are willing to take to fully commit onto that team fight. But JP, take a look at that early immortality. Wants to just flicker forward to get a bloody hunt, and then he will just take the sacrifice. He'll just die. Whatever. I have the immortality, bro.
Oh no!
Sanji! With a rough wave, Superken is
Ya
down
kapan di sananya?
right when the Lord spawns in, and now it's all Echo. Bigatron can no longer contest.
They can't. All they can do is open up the map
Pero
and
udah
hope for a
konsil.
miracle, but
Siapa
it
yang
looks like
tarik?
they're gonna go ahead and contest
Digigit sama
this.
JP.
Coming down, Astral Echo as well.
Meledak
Zyda,
JP-nya.
perfect retribution. Saken able to dash away, but
Bedanya cuma
Echo,
ini doang.
they have now
Pecah perang.
completely grasped onto the gold
Udah
lead.
sakit tuh dilihat-lihat kayaknya.
I don't even know what to say about Sanji now. Right?
So
How
good. He's just
on
too good.
earth do you take down Superken
Nah,
on a
umbel
Fanny
Bigatron
on
lagi.
the Kadita with that one
Udah
combo?
dapet.
It's
Unlocknya yang
just
dapet
not
itu.
supposed to work like that. Sanji broke the game in that sense, and Bigatron Alpha, they're looking for scraps. Superken unable to get that. And now he's so far behind. Zyda already level 15, Superken level 12. Again, this is not the story that we are used to for Bigatron Alpha. Whenever BTR play, it's always Superken with 2-3 levels ahead of the enemy jungler. But somehow Echo are able to really punish Superken and out-rotate Bigatron Alpha. And this is what we get in return.
Dicari lagi. Superken
Up top again, Superken almost gets taken out by another ambush, a 2v1. Turrets, tier 2s falling across the board, bottom and top. Bigatron Alpha, they committed onto the defense in the mid lane, but it is inevitable. Echo now pushing into that mid lane with JP sandwiching them, trying to look for an angle for a good iron hook. Conceal coming down, Astral Echo to reveal them in this position, but Echo will just take what is rightfully theirs and leave.
Can we see the items real quick? Like, please, just a second here, producers. Because did Saken just pick up that Malefic Roar in the 11th minute of the game?
I think it's safe
How
to say
far behind is he?
he's pretty behind here. I mean, in this game, you can see, even though he's only been picked off once, the map control says everything, right? The fact that Echo have taken all the tier 2s down shows you that Bigatron Alpha haven't been given enough space to farm on this Beatrix. Saken is severely behind JP with a brilliant fire hook into the breath of the ocean. Now Super Vid in the midst of it all with a better stretch coming down into the back. Now caught in the line, Josh down.
Gila.
Able to escape as Echo demolish the front line of Bigatron Alpha.
Did you see what Zyda did just now, ladies and gentlemen? What in the world? He was able to use that Tempest
Logo udah ke Sleo nih, jempol.
JP! Again with the iron hook, it's it! It's over! Superken jumping in desperation, the base wide open! Bigatron Alpha! They have fallen to Echo! They have
Echo
been
yang
knocked down
masuk
to
ke
the
upper
depths
bracket
of
berarti
the
ya,
lower
ketemu
bracket.
enggak deh, ya ke upper bracket tapi ketemu
What?
sama apa
A
brand.
play! What a game! What a
Iya,
series!
Tapi sebenarnya BTR nggak kalah.
With so many
Di mainnya
rounds
tadi, guys.
surrounding this new roster, this MDL team against Bigatron Alpha, full of MPL players, Mirko.
Oke, itu dia guys tadi full game dari BTR melawan Eko yang dimana dimenangkan oleh Eko yang membuat Eko naik ke upper bracket dan harus berhadapan dengan AP Brand. Sedangkan BTR bakal turun ke lower bracket buat melawan Yudi Red Giant di besok hari. Oke, kita bakal lanjut ke pertandingan berikutnya antara RSG lawan Onyx guys. Oke, bye.